snakes and waterfalls. And I know that when a distant shore before me, oh, round my poor heart.
Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to do a quick little video here about this round trim that I'm making. This is more of advanced carpentry, but now you can see there's just, it seems difficult, and don't get me wrong, it was intimidating at first. But you cut yourself strips, little ones, in thickness and in width, and you slowly start to bend it and clamp it. Like there, and you just keep adding layers here and epoxy them together. Well, some epoxy type glue is what we use to laminate the pieces together. And I'll bring you updates as we go here. You can see I've only got the first one, and I'll add about 3-4 of those onto it. We'll get the trim all taken out. There will be a ton of hand sanding to get the contour in here, but I'll bring you updated as much as possible. Okay, here's an update on this round part. Now you can see it's not that technical. I just layer up 1/4 inch thick pieces, make them the width that I want. I need 1 inch in this case, and I got this type of glue that I'll take and glue it all together with. I forget what kind, I'll find out to let you know. But what I would do is basically stretch them like this piece that's a leftover. I would find a spot to stretch it, and once I would get it up here, I wouldn't stretch it all at once. I would take and run it around and slowly tighten up every single one of these as I went, and did it throughout the course of a day. And the biggest key I've noticed with this is having wood that's clear with no knots whatsoever, and using the center parts of the tree. You can tell by the grain, it makes a huge difference on it snapping, and it would. Okay, I'm back at it this morning. Now this is what it looks like here. You can see I just made the forms right where they go. And now this glue is formaldehyde based. I've never used it before, but you can see is they're laminated together, and you need quite a few clamps here. I'm going to take all this off and sand it up, and then put my inside piece in and give you a final view of it. Alright, here's a little update on kind of how it's going to look. See, it'll be typical, your typical trim. This is what I'm mimicking right there, that piece. So that part's good, but now you see on the inside, I'm going to simplify it just to show you what we'll do. I'll do the same thing but stack them on up to make about 1 inch or so in here. And now I'm not going to be able to finish this today because it pulled apart a little bit up there. So I re-glued it and put micro pins in and put it back up to sit overnight. Alright, good morning everyone. Nice cold morning here in beautiful Harbor Springs. Now yesterday I glued this inside piece up, and I glued that outside up before. The inside here was a little tough to wrap my head around, because here we're looking at simple 90 degrees. I got 1 inch there, 1 inch here. Simple. It matches the rest. And as you go up, it changes and then goes back. So I came to the conclusion yesterday that I'm just gonna have to shape it like it is where it's at. You know, here it'll be easy and get more difficult. I got a shaper for the drill, just a sander. I'm gonna try, and I know it's gonna take a little while. I'm gonna get ready to shape it today. Bend it on around and glued yesterday with that formaldehyde base glue. I'm gonna use something like that. I'm thinking I may end up getting something else, but I think this is the tool that's gonna do it. I hope. Alright, it's another update. I want to show you how it's coming along here. Now I added some more wood off camera that I didn't show you, so that up here, once I taper it from flat here to flat across there, I had to add some more wood here in the middle. You can see a piece right there, and I tapered it to nothing. Alright folks, now this video is coming to an end here because I think I've got it. See, I got the 1.25 inch. Just a matter of smoothing it out. Give you a different view. Okay, this does it. I have got it. Now what I did was, with these strips, I took and made a bunch of 1/4 inch ones, went around, and then I did the inside second. And I did about 3 at a time. I did them all actually. Got them glued together and spun around. And as we went up here, once it started to twist, I lost some width on it, so I had added bigger pieces than I needed to so I could shape them in place. And since it's paint grade, I was able to throw a little Bondo on there where to get it nice and flat and smooth. It turned out. And that is that, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. This is more of a advanced carpentry. And I know for me at first it was intimidating, and I hope that this video can help someone that has a situation like this that they need to trim out. And I know take it one step at a time was a big thing for me, because you can get overwhelmed pretty quick. Now I'm off to working on the window.